First off, let me say it's 2026, and I hit the big red button. Been talking for 5 minutes and didn't record anything, so that's probably a really good sign of how this year is going to turn out. We had a video loaded up to send out, and a few things happened last night while we were watching cameras, and we decided to change things up. A few days ago, we kind of sat down as a family and with our friend the barber and kind of evaluated as a business what direction are we going in 2026. And we want to continue proactive hog control. We don't really get into reactive, hey, I got hogs, come trap them. No, we want to stay on your property and keep it clean. We want to continue to work very closely with landowners, and we get where they're coming from. We started the hog situation right here 25 plus years ago on our own farm, where we were getting our butts kicked by hogs. Right over that shoulder, when Wyatt was 5, he killed his first hog. Zeb killed his first hog when he was 5, right up there about 400 yards. And so we want to stay focused on that. We're running 22 systems right now with 36 feeders, I think, and 60 some odd cameras. We're in 2 states. We want to stay about where we're at. Don't necessarily grow, don't necessarily want to shrink. We just work for an extremely good group of folks right now, and we like that. And we are very selective about who we work for. We don't want to have to fight the landowner to do the job. Just let us do our job. And we're pretty good at it for the most part. We have our days. The big thing that we evaluated as a business was whether or not we wanted to continue to do social media. We went into social media for educational purposes. We didn't want to be sponsored. We didn't want to be endorsed. We're not going to push out content that shows the violence of hogs, the graphicness. We're not showing that crap. We just want people to understand literally what they're up against. And 25 years ago, when we searched the internet, there really wasn't nothing out there except, a bunch of stupid videos with people being goofy and, hey, you design this trap and it'll work. You know, YouTube hadn't really come online real hard. You know, we wanted to kind of change that. So we looked at numbers, which is what you're supposed to do as a business. I failed college algebra like twice, I think. I'm just not real smart. And so, but we looked at numbers. Most of the videos that we do, the average watch time is 3 seconds, and then they go somewhere else, or they go on. Pretty troubling. And so we were like, well, why are we wasting our time? Why do we waste the time to sit there and go through it? Originally, when we started it, we were having Zeb do all the editing. I mean, we went into a lot of it. And I was like, man, this is just a waste. I'm going to iPhone it, and we'll be done, send it to the barber, she can post it. So that's kind of the system we have now. We sat and really looked at that. And 3 seconds is a kick really hard in the side of your head when you take the time to put out a video. And the consensus was we're going to continue to do the videos. And why is that? Because we're that passionate about the problem. We focus a lot on that hogs are the 4th smartest creature in the world, and we believe that. Humans are supposedly number 1. But as we evolve as a society, humans seem to be fairly intelligent, but they're becoming lazy, in my opinion. How do we get rid of hogs on this farm before there was cellular technology? Boots on the ground. I mean, scouting, boots on the ground. And when we go to a guy's property, it's boots on the ground. You know, yeah, Zeb can fly the drone. There's all kinds of things we can do, but it's boots on the ground. You know, hogs are continually evolving. Yes, they're the 4th smartest creature in the world. But if I had a dime for every time a hog stands outside of one of our traps, because we run 2 cameras and looks at it, and looks at it, and looks at it, and when we watch their behavior coming and going, they're evolving. They keep evolving. So maybe the new studies will show they're the 3rd smartest creature in the world. And we as humans are always trying to figure out an easier way to do it, you know? And I get that, but sometimes it's just boots on the ground. And so for 2026, we are going to continue with the videos, and we hope that maybe we can get people to watch them for 4 seconds, not 3 seconds. And hey, it's just like in our other business. If I can help one guy, get out of a rabbit hole that he's in, then it's a win. So this is the way I look at social media for the hog business. If I can help one farmer or one landowner really understand what they're up against and help them with the tactics on how to combat that creature and understand the importance of trapping intelligently, that we are continually, not us, but people out there are continually educating hogs. If I can get one person out of the 200 that watch a video, then we'll keep doing the videos. The editing may not be as good as what Zebby was doing, but we're going to do it. So we're going to throw you in a couple pictures from last night where we had, hogs and traps. What we do, we watch, we wait. We didn't have the numbers we were looking for and didn't flip the switch. So why the big change in the video from what we had loaded? I'll tell you why. 300 yards up there on the edge of the swamp, we run a feeder. We have for 25 years. The last time we had a hog on that feeder was 5 years ago. And just like a little kiss from the hog world, 11:30 last night, a single boar walked up to it, sniffed a little bit, ate some corn, he went on. The migratory nature of hogs. Now, we haven't had a hog on the property to our knowledge through the cameras in 5 years, but it could be all the time. And that's why we stress to everyone, farmers and landowners, it don't cost much to put a feeder on your property and just keep it up. Especially if you've got an area that hogs are frequenting through. The majority of the hogs that we trapped, shot, everything was all down on this part of our farm. And that's why we keep a feeder up to keep our eyes on them. So the video's long. Hopefully we held some of you for 4 seconds. And y'all have a great new year. And we appreciate the feedback, appreciate the support. And 2026, man, here we come. I'm telling you, wide open. We're going to evolve with our tactics, our strategies. I don't know. We're going to keep on and keep on. Appreciate the support. Got to get back to bow hunting.